So this is going to be a real easy section here, page number 18, talking about being able to use tables and graphs to get some important data from. So the October sales graph at the top of the page is from page 18. Sorry, it's a little bit wonky there, but it's just a basic table just to give you an idea of reading these. So for instance, who sold the most trucks? Well, 22 is the bigger number. We look over here and it ends up being Ruth. Who was the loser? Mindy was the loser, sold only 4 trucks. Holy cow, and Ruth sold 22. So that's pretty much just all they're asking you to do as far as being able to read a table. Now let's look down here at the bottom one on reading a graph. This is called a bar graph because it does have bars, and it's really the exact same information that we have up here on top, only instead of writing it in a table, what we did is took that same information and put it in a graph, in a bar graph. So we put each one of the names here at the bottom, and then we numbered 0, 50, 100. I mean, you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're wanting to use bigger numbers, and we have to make sure that the distance between this line and this line is the same as between this and this. So if we went 50 from 0 to 50, we have to go 50, 50, 50. We can't bounce around with different numbers. And so Ruth, last year, she had a pretty decent year, and she sold trucks up to this many. And as we look over here on the left-hand side, that's 150. And we can look at Eric. Eric had a really good year last year, and he sold all the way up to here, which is looks like about a halfway between 250 and 300, so about 275 trucks here. And then Mindy, she sold 150, and then it looks like John sold a couple hundred. That's pretty much all there is to reading this particular graph. We'll get into some other graphs later, and you'll in the practice problems be able to actually draw some graphs depending on your different tables. So we'll get into that in the next video.